So today's video is a plant haul. So I discovered, well, I didn't discover, one of you all mentioned last year when I was on the hunt for chocolate mint that it's like a farmer's market slash greenhouse. They have like 6 or 7 tunnels full of plants. I love this place. So I was so happy when one of you told me that they had chocolate mint last year around this time. And I went there. I did a plant haul that time too, and I can link that one down below. That one was fun. And I thought, well, let me tell you what the place is called. It's called Mile Level Farmers Market and Greenhouse. But it's in Bedford, Pennsylvania, which is not quite an hour away from where I live, which is nice. It's pretty close by. But they have so much stuff. I think before this video, I'll post like a vlog of the day when we went there and like a walkthrough of all the stuff they have, because they have so much nice stuff, And then they have like a little farmer's market type deal with a huge table full of teas. This is also going to be a tea haul. I have a bunch of different teas that I'm trying out, which I got a couple last year and they were so yummy. I was itching to get some more. So that's what this video is. It's a plant haul from Mile Level Farmers Market and Greenhouse. So what do I want to start with? Well, I guess I'll start with what I thought I scored really big on. So a friend of mine uses what's called Fox Farm potting soil. I think that's what it is, to start her tomatoes. And her tomatoes look so good. So I wanted to try out some of this Fox Farm stuff and see how it worked. And I saw that they had it. They had like these big pallets outside, smaller bags of it, and then bigger bags. So I just went ahead and got one of the bigger, I think it's like 3 quarts or 3 cubic feet. It's 3 cubic feet of potting mix. And as I'm up potting some of my tomatoes in that Fox Farm potting mix, just to see how much plants love it, or if my friend just has like an incredibly green thumb. But I also got another, I know this was supposed to be a plant haul, but let's get the boring stuff out of the way first. So I got this cactus, organic cactus mix, because I have some cactus seeds that I'm going to start soon, and I wanted to have some cactus mix, so I got that. Let's get into the plants, the fun part. Let me center myself here again. I had thought that last year I had bought all the mints because I went for the chocolate mint and they had so many different kinds of mints that day, and I bought a bunch of mints. But upon looking at all their new stuff this year, which they had a lot of new mints, and I was just like, I'm pretty sure I don't have this one. I'm pretty sure I don't have that one, so I got them all. This one, I know I didn't have. It was banana mint. So I got some banana mint. This one is berries and cream mint. Like, I have never even heard of these mints. So berries and cream. And they're like already itching to get out of these pots. So I wanted to do this haul so I can start putting stuff into their pots. I think what I'm gonna do is I have like a bunch of mints, and I have a bunch of mints in grow pots all along the side of my greenhouse. And I planted some other stuff like peppers, but I think I'm just gonna keep planting mints in those grow pots because I got some more mints. This one is, what is this one? Yeah. I was saying to myself, what? I know I don't have this one. Strawberry mint. So last year I got pineapple mint, apple mint, chocolate mint, I think pear mint. So I'm just collecting all of the mints. I think that was all of the mints I got. Okay, so I thought this was really pretty, and I didn't have this variety. It's a type of oregano, Arium Gold. So it's like a really pretty, like, pale color as opposed to the more like darker green oregano. What else did I get? Oh, I got some dill. I just didn't plant any seeds for dill, and I wanted to start some dill, so I got dill. I don't know why I got this. I have some chamomile growing that it like self-seeded itself, but I got a thing of chamomile. I don't know, but there's the chamomile. I do have a bunch of chamomile growing, but you can never have too many herbs, right? Then I got this creeping rosemary, which I thought was pretty cool. I have a couple of rosemaries, but I don't have creeping rosemary, so I got the creeping rosemary. I'm really trying to grow my herb collection. What do I want to do next? Okay, this thing was really neat looking. So when you first walk in to the greenhouses, there's like this long table of cacti and cactus. They also have another area where there's a ton of succulents everywhere. I saw this cactus and I was just like, I walked away from it and then I went back to it. I was like, no, I must have that. It's called Crassula Calico Kitten. It says the more light, the more colorful, and you water when dry. So it gives you a little bit of instructions on there, and you can see the price. But look at how cool looking that is. And it looks like it's kind of trailing. It'll kind of climb. But I think I'm going to pot this up into a bigger pot, I think. I don't know, because I'll show you why. I might what I do, I might just take like a little piece and put back into this pot, and then take most of, like, because you can just break off like these kinds of things, these little cacti, you just break off from the tip and put it down in there and it'll root itself and create another plant. But the reason why I think I want to keep this pot is because I got this thing. Isn't this cute? Little piece of pottery. It's a snail, and I just love the colors of it. I thought it was really pretty. But this, like, boop, just fits down in there perfectly. So that's probably what I'll do, because I do want this to get bigger, and I think it's kind of almost, it's getting close to being outgrowing this little pot, but I would like, you know, I'll just propagate, make another one. And then this also needs to be put into a bigger pot, because these can get really big. This one is a peperomia watermelon, a watermelon peperomia. And indirect bright light is what it needs. But look, I don't know if you can see how pretty the foliage is, but I mean, these plants can get really big. Look how pretty. Oh, yeah. Looks like a watermelon, doesn't it? But I've seen other people have these plants in their house, and I've always wanted one, and when I saw that they had it, I was like, ooh. So I got a teeny tiny one. Let's see. I got one. Yeah, everything else is like vegetables, which vegetables and fruit. I got this coral bell, or heuchera. I really love heucheras. This one is Fire Chief. And it is really, I have one that's similar to this one, but it's not as deep red as this one. It's more of like I have a coral one, and then I also have like a burgundy, but this one's like really deep red. It's really pretty. And these are so easy to, again, propagate, split your plants. Once they get established, you just reach in, grab a chunk with some roots and just plop it somewhere else. And they're so easy to, like, I've never killed one that I've split. Like, you just stick them anywhere and it will grow. I love plants like that, because I'm kind of, I don't know, all over the place at once. And sometimes I just want to grab something and rip it apart and put it in different places, and I hope it grows. So when you can do that with a plant and you don't kill it, that's right up my alley. Let's get to the other stuff I got. Okay, so I always start from seed my own plants. I saw these and they were a really good deal. I feel like they were only $1.99 for a 4-pack, so I just grabbed a few. I already have a bunch of stuff going, but I got Spineless Beauty, zucchini. The plants looked really good. Look how like they're like ready to go, be in the ground. And this weekend, or tonight and tomorrow night, are the only low nights. I mean, it's not freezing, but it's like high 30s, low 40s. And then after that, it's close to high 40s, low 50s. And I think that this Sunday, I'm going to plant. I'm going to plant all this stuff. I'm going to plant some peppers. I'm going to plant a handful of tomatoes and start getting some stuff going, put some seeds in the ground. This is the weekend. And then I also got some cantaloupe. So this is Hale's Best Jumbo. My husband picked this out. There was a few different kinds of cantaloupe, and he's like, which one? I was like, you pick. And so this is the one he picked out. And then I also got some sugar baby watermelon because I don't think I have any seeds for this. I think I used them all up last year. I'm not the greatest at growing melons or pumpkins, but I keep trying. So I got sugar baby watermelons, and the plants looked really good. And I thought, well, instead of trying to grow from seed, maybe if I just grab some already, you know, ready to go plants, I don't have to put that much effort in. It won't be like such a bummer. And they were only, what, 50 cents a plant. And then I got, I've started a ton of my own peppers. I'm starting even more. I put some seeds in the ground just last night. So let me grab some stuff that I have over here. I did get some peppers, even though I started a whole bunch. I picked out ones that I didn't have. This one here, I did start some, but I thought to myself, these are already, I know I should probably pinch these off because look, it's already got a little baby shishito and it's got several others on here and it's in this tiny little pot. I know I really should pinch off all these blooms and let it get established in a pot, but you know what? I'm gonna experiment. I'm just gonna stick this in a pot tomorrow, or I mean in a couple of nights. I'm just gonna stick this in a pot and hope for the best. Because this thing is like going to town with all the flowers. Can you see all the flowers on it? Yeah. It's probably not the best idea to do that. I know that they say you should pinch off the blooms or any fruit that you see when you, because of like transplant shock, or just to let the plant get established, it'll be healthier, but I don't really want to. So I think I'm not going to. I also got a pack of, okay, I didn't start any seeds for this because I don't normally ask for hot pepper seeds when I trade for seeds or to buy them. I don't get hot, but they had these and I thought, well, let's get a pack, and ghost peppers. So I got some ghost peppers and I got some Inferno. So I didn't start a ton of hot stuff. I did start more than I ever have before, but these had a Scoville of only 5,000. So they're not really that hot. So I think these would be, when I make my like zucchini relish, if I wanted to add a little bit of heat in the zucchini relish, putting something like this in there would be okay. I thought about doing that. I like my sweet zucchini relish without any heat, but I think I'd like to try a little bit, you know, add a little something to it, a little bit of heat. I got 2 more peppers. This one I just thought looked really good because it looked really big, and it's called Mercado. So you can see it there on the tag, but it's doing really well, and it does have a few little blooms on it. I might pinch those off. I don't know, but it's got like a bunch of little, oh, that leaf got a little in the armpits there, already starting to sprout some new growth. And then the last pepper I got was Scorpion Butched, and it says it's extreme heat. It's a Scoville heat of 1,463,700. So it's very specific on the Scoville of this one here. But that's called Scorpion Butched. Yeah. That one looks, I mean, they have very healthy. Another thing about this place is everything always looks so healthy. Healthy, and you get a good deal. It's hard to like walk away from it. I mean, this was a little bit pricey, but look how healthy the plants is. $3.50 for, I was just like, I'm gonna do it. And then of course they had all different kinds of tomatoes. They had a whole bunch of, oh cool, you see the seed cap. Seed cap was blue on what is this? Seed cap was blue on one of the zucchini plants. I just pulled that. I was like, what is that in the dirt? And it was like a seed cap. But what was I saying? They had all different kinds of heirloom tomatoes. You know, I've started way too many tomatoes. I started even more seeds last night. I'm gonna start some more tonight. I'm gonna do a ton of micro dwarf tomatoes. Starting a bunch of those tonight. I couldn't walk away from all of them, so I got a couple. They just looked so healthy, and this one already had a tomato. Again, I should probably take these blooms off and take this tomato off, because that would make for a much healthier plant. But I just don't think I want to. I might just stick it in the ground. So this one is Carolina Gold, and I have grown this before. I think I grew it last year. And then I got just tried and trues, black crim. I didn't start any seeds for black crim because I really wasn't starting anything I've ever grown before, but black crim is yummy, and again, it's got flowers on it. When you buy plants, you really shouldn't buy them with flowers, but I don't care. I did it anyways. Okay, so that is all of the plants. Let me see if I got all these plants all over the place. Now, I did get some other stuff. Like I had said, they have a huge tea table, and their teas are delicious. Like they have huge chunks of stuff in them. Wait, I'll show them to you, but they're really, really good. They also have like this whole canned section where they have stuff that's canned items. My husband was over there looking, and he saw a couple of things, and he was like, "You want to try these?" And I was like, "Yeah." So when you get on the Facebook group Burn Obsession, what they do is like try hot stuff. So he's like, "You want to get these to try on Burn Obsession?" And they're jalapeno eggs. So they're pickled eggs, but they got some heat. So we got some of these to try. Jake and Amos. Other thing that we got as far as the canned items was, oh yeah, home style chow chow. So they had mild and then they had hot. So we went ahead and got the mild. Ingredients are cabbage, peppers, onions, carrots, black pepper, cayenne pepper, vinegar, sugar, salt, and spices. So I thought this would be cool to try, and if we like it, I might try to find a recipe for it. But it's called Homestyle Chow Chow. Chow Chow. And then the teas. So I'll go through these. Each one of these bags is $5 a piece, and they have fun names, and I don't know, they're very tasty. But they have so much to choose from, so I had a hard time choosing, which I didn't do a very good job. I was like, I'll get 4, and then I ended up with 7. So this one is called Sparkle Markle, fun fruity blend of green teas and fruit bits. So it's got black tea. Look at all those chunks of everything. It's really good stuff. I love these. I got 3 the last time I was there, and I loved all 3 of them. This one is called Harvest Moon. Black tea, lemon peel, clove, apple, licorice root. So it's got all the ingredients right there. Let's see all the pretty chunks of everything. They're really well done. I just like them a lot. This one's called Charming Lucky. Sweet blend is like a party in a cup, it says. So it's green tea, yogurt, crispies, strawberry pieces, marshmallows. My goodness. So look how fun that looks. So if you're looking for like a nice gift for somebody, and you're like close in my area or near Bedford, Pennsylvania, and you know somebody that likes teas, this would be a really fun gift to get them. I mean, I know I'd like it. This one's fun. It's called Olaf tea. So it's got a little picture of Olaf from, what is that movie? My daughter's too old to have loved that movie. What was it? Frozen. Yeah, Frozen. This one, it says, if you like warm hugs, you'll love this sweet tea. Of all things warm and sweet. But look at all the fun stuff in it. I believe there's carrots in it. Yeah, carrot, cinnamon, white chocolate, safflowers. Really pretty. This one, they tell you it contains milk and soy. And then I got back porch blend tea. I just like the name of it. I thought it was fun. And plus it's black tea, which I really like black tea. So it's got orange peel. Just sounds strawberry and blackberry leaves. So everything delicious up in here. Again, it's very pretty. 2 more. English breakfast tea. I mean, I just wanted to try her make of English breakfast tea. China black tea to start your morning off right. And then this one was a fun name, Magical Garden Tea. And it's got a little unicorn flying around up in the corner here. And this one is a blend of black tea, green tea, lemongrass, heather blossoms, nettle leaves, blueberry, juniper berry, and natural flavor. One of these days, I'd like to have enough herbs and everything to maybe make my own teas, which I think would be fun. One thing at a time, Jen. I'm always like, oh, that's a fun idea. That's a fun idea. I don't have any time to do any of this stuff. Someday, maybe. But that is my haul. I did get, I'll show you the plant that I got for, probably Mother's Day will be over by the time I do this. I got this for my mother-in-law. So this is a calla lily, and they are so beautiful, and it's a perennial, but look how pretty that is. Oh, so it's like really dark, and then it lightens up as it kind of opens up. Here's some green ones. I have to keep this hidden from my cat though, because she keeps wanting to try to eat it. Like, ugh. And like it's like catnip to her. She gets like all weird around it, so I've been keeping it hidden. They had these for $15 or two for $25. So I thought that was a really good deal. I did get another one, but I gave that to a friend at work. And it was really pretty. It was yellow. I don't know if I got a picture of it before, but it was gorgeous. It was pretty to look at, they said at work. This is another really fun plant that after it's established, you can propagate it. So I have a calla lily that's really gorgeous. It's like orange and yellow, really pretty. Has come back every year. I planted it like 10 years ago, and I've split it, I think 3 times now. So I think I have like 10 different areas where these pop up. But like I said, I love those plants that you can split and make more of. And this is another one of them. So I am going to plant this for my mother-in-law, because my husband was like, why are you getting my mom a gift that she has to work? So I will plant this for you in your yard, wherever it is that you want it to go. And then you can enjoy it year after year after year. But I always like those kinds of gifts. I like plants. I don't want a bouquet of flowers that's gonna wilt and die in a week. I want something that comes back. So I like these kinds of gifts. So I like to give these kinds of gifts. They're not everybody's cup of tea, but I hope she likes it, and I will plant it for her so she won't have to do any work. But that's going to be it from a plant haul, everyone. I hope I can edit this down a little bit. 26 minutes for plant haul is a bit long, but I got some fun stuff, and this is all going to be going in the ground here soon. I'll let you know how the jalapeno eggs and the chow chow are, and the teas later on in other vlogs. So go ahead and subscribe if you want to follow and find out how the teas and the food items were, because I usually update in my vlogs, like the things that I talk about in hauls and everything like that. So, or how the Fox Farm potting soil does with my peppers and tomatoes. But that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Enjoy your day.